Show, the business podcast that feeds you what you need in 10 minutes or less with our daily 10-minute business lessons for the real world. I'm your host, your coach, your teacher, Omar Zenhom. I'm also the co-founder of the $100 MBA, a complete business training and community online. And today's lesson's all about how to know if your business is not right for you. Sometimes we get caught up in a great idea and a great opportunity. We start building our business and we find ourselves doing something that we really don't enjoy. That's a place you do not want to be in. I've been there before, on many occasions actually. So today I'm going to be sharing with you some of the hard lessons that I learned along the way and how to know if you're in that situation and how to transition out. Let's get into it, guys. So let's get down to business. Today's episode of the $100 MBA Show is sponsored by followup.cc. Looking to clear your mind and focus on what you need to do, not what you could be forgetting? Then see how followup.cc can transform any email inbox into a world-class productivity tool. Followup.cc is the best tool to stay on top of your work, schedule tasks, reminders, and messages while also building strong business relationships. I've started using followup.cc and absolutely love it. They allow you to become a sales rock star with open tracking and easy CRM integration, or access popular productivity apps right from your inbox. And $100 MBA listeners get 2 weeks free and receive a 15% discount by signing up and entering discount code MBA. So go to followup.cc and enter discount code MBA. Often when we start a business, we're going after an opportunity. We see a need in the market, we think it's a fantastic idea, and we see it having a lot of potential for a lot of revenue. So we go ahead and move forward. And as entrepreneurs, this is natural. It happens all the time because we see opportunities and we want to, capitalize on these opportunities. But the thing about business is that it's such a big part of your life. And if your business is not congruent with who you are or the way you want to live your life, it can cause you a lot of problems. You might find yourself living a life you just do not enjoy because you're spending the vast majority of your time building a business or running a business that's just not, your thing. It's not something that you enjoy. At some point, the money's not going to be enough. And it's especially not going to be motivating when you're in that struggle. And I guarantee no matter what business you're running, you're going to have struggles in the beginning, in the middle, whatever. You're always going to have struggles and new challenges. And those struggles are even harder when you're not enjoying what you do. So how do you know if your business is not right for you? Take a look at what obligations your business requires of you. I'm talking about even after you've built out a team and you've hired people to do certain things, what obligations as the leader running this business is required of you? What do you actually have to do on a regular basis? Are these things that you like doing, that you enjoy doing? And here's the killer question, would you do them for free if you weren't getting a dime? If not, you're probably in a business that's not right for you. This is not a good fit. One of my successful businesses in the past was a clothing line. I had my own clothing line. It was called Zenhom Designs, and it was quite successful. But I decided to leave that business because it just wasn't right for me. I wasn't enjoying the process. I saw a need in the market. I fulfilled that need in the market, and I try to capitalize. As much as I like nice clothes and fashion, I'm not a fashion designer. It's not something that is something I'm passionate about. I like it, but it's not my passion. It's not something that I live for. So it gets old really quick when you do it day in and day out, when you're working with tailors, when you're working at designs, when you're trying to change designs, when you're trying to listen to customers' feedback, especially when it comes to fashion, because you're dealing with changes all the time. You can't have the same clothes all the time. There's seasons, there's styles. You're constantly changing. So you're constantly renewing that cycle. And if that cycle is not something that you get excited about when you wake up in the morning, then you have an issue. So the first sign is when you wake up in the morning, are you excited to get to work? If you're not, find out why. What are the things that are keeping you down? What are the things that are making you feel like you don't want to get up? Are these things that you can hire for, get somebody to do it, and then you can do other things that you enjoy? Are there other areas? And that's number two. Are there other areas in that business that keep you happy, that make you feel alive? Think of the things that you do in your free time that make you happy, whether that's sport or watching movies or conversating with other people over dinner. These things you would do even if you weren't getting paid, right? You don't get paid for those things, right? unless you're a professional athlete, right? But the point here is that you want to look at your business and the tasks you do every single day. Are there areas that you do enjoy? If so, you can hang on to that business and just focus on those areas and have somebody else do the things that you do not enjoy. But if there are no areas in your business, when you wake up in the morning and say, I can't wait to tackle that, then you know you're in a wrong business. So what do you do at that point? You have a couple options. One, you can sell the business to somebody that would like to inherit a business that's thriving, that has an audience, that has a customer base that is right for them. Two, if you have a partner, you can sell your share of that business to a partner. So say, for example, you have a 50-50 split, you can give them 100% ownership and they'll pay you 50% of whatever that business is worth. Three, you can not do it anymore. That's an option. You can close your business. As long as you give your customers a warning, you say, hey, we're going to be closing the doors in 90 days or 6 months. It's up to you. But give them sufficient warning, especially if they're on a billing cycle, like an annual billing cycle. You should let them know that they're going to finish out their billing cycle so they get what they paid for. And you let them know, hey, we're closing down. You don't need to explain yourself. But the point here is that you want to do this properly. You might just want to let it go. Hey, I want to let it go. A lot of people do that. It's not worth maybe selling, or maybe they just want to close it down. It's small right now. They got into business. They're making money, but it's really not big enough to sell, or it's not really big enough to really worry about. So you may just want to close it down. It's not big enough to sell, or maybe it's not worth selling, or the headaches of that. And you could just do whatever you want. You can close it. And I've closed down businesses all the time. So don't be afraid to do that. It's okay. At the end of the day, it's your life, and how you live it is important to you. And if your business is not making you happy, you can make money in other ways. You can build a business that makes money, that does make you happy. You do things every day that put a smile on your face. Now, I want to talk about that, what that really means, do things that make you happy. I'm going to get into that in a second, but before that, I got to give love to today's sponsor, Sidekick. Sidekick by HubSpot provides an amazing tool for your email. Sidekick provides seamless integration into tools like Gmail, Apple Mail, and Outlook. You can receive live notifications when somebody opens and clicks on your emails, and it gives you powerful contact insights right inside your inbox, right inside Gmail or Apple Mail or Outlook. They have a very simple installation process. You're up and running in a few clicks. There are over 200,000 users that trust Sidekick to help maintain control over their inbox. And like I said, Sidekick shows you powerful information about your contacts right inside your inbox, so you can see your contacts' professional history, where they live, mutual contacts, email history, and so much more. This is an awesome add-on to have onto email to know more about the people that are emailing you and the people that you're emailing. So to get Sidekick and get started, go to getsidekick.com/MBA to get your first month of Sidekick for free. Guys, you have nothing to lose. Give it a try. See how it changes the way you do business. Again, that's getsidekick.com/MBA. So what do I mean by doing work that you enjoy? At the end of the day, building a business is hard work. Just like working out is hard work, but you can enjoy the workout, right? You can play a sport that you enjoy. You can do a type of exercise like yoga or Pilates that you enjoy. The point is that it's going to be hard work, but it's something that you value, something that you enjoy. It's a challenge that you enjoy. So I'm not saying that your business should be like a walk in the park and that it's going to be super easy and you're going to love every minute of it. You're going to have challenges. But for the most part, the work that you're doing should be something that you enjoy. So for example, a part of our business is the podcast, a big part of our business. And I love teaching. It's one of my favorite things to do. So I get to teach every single day on this podcast. Now, it is hard work for me to outline each lesson and rehearse them and record them, and for Nicole to go ahead and edit them. Sometimes you want to take a break, but the point is that in the process, we do enjoy it. So I don't want to paint this picture that every single thing that you do in your business should be, like going to the movies. No, it's going to be a lot of work, and it's a challenge, but you should kind of relish in that challenge. And for the most part, the things that you do on a daily basis should be enjoyable. Now, there are things in my business that I do that I don't enjoy, but the things I do enjoy completely outweigh them. All right, guys, that wraps up today's lesson. I hope that helps, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, let us know in an iTunes rating and review. We would love to know your takeaways from any of our episodes. If you're on your iPhone, just click on the cover art and click on the link that says give us a rating and review. If you're on your computer, just go to 100mba.net/show. And remember, everybody who gives us an iTunes rating and review enters our weekly random draw to win a lifetime membership to the $100 MBA Training and Community. Thank you guys for all your support. Guys, I want to leave you with this, a piece of advice and a quick announcement. First, the advice. If you've been listening to the $100 MBA show for some time, if you've followed our work on our blog, if you are a member of the $100 MBA, you know that we don't really sell the dream. We are not all about, start a business and you'll live on the beach and, sleep in a hammock and, all you need is your laptop and it's super easy. Just check your bank account tomorrow.